This is a video response to our Spy 007's video about how to service the AC system on a Volvo 960. I just want to go over some unique things about this car and some tools and techniques that you might need to charge the AC or work on the AC in your Volvo 960 or similar car with only one service port. On this Volvo 960, which is a 1996 model, I only have one service port right here. It's a low side service port right next to the accumulator. And because we only have one service port and we're only seeing half the picture here, anytime the system needs to be serviced, it needs to be drawn down to a vacuum, emptied out, and refilled by weight. And this particular car calls for 1.98 pounds of refrigerant R134, which is about 2.5 of these cans. And I've got a fish scale here that'll give me the weight that I've put into the system. So need to make sure that you have some way of figuring out how much weight you put into the system before you even start servicing it. As far as tools, it's a pretty easy system to work on. I've got a 32, 27, 22, and 19 open-ended box wrench. I've got a valve core tool. I've got a temperature probe for inside. I have an assortment of O-rings, and I've got PAG oil. You can either get this from the dealer or like Napa, like I did. I've also got some AC dye, some UV dye, which is really helpful to find leaks once you've got the system charged to a point where the compressor will turn on. Another essential tool, or another couple of essential tools, is a vacuum pump and a manifold gauge set, which I think I already said. These are all tools that you'll need to do really any AC work on the Volvo 960. So keep that in mind. It's not something you can just top off. Pressures will vary from day to day. You know, this may not be this tomorrow. It's about 100 degrees right now at midnight. That's Arizona. But you know, tomorrow when it's hotter, you know, these pressures may go up. So just something to keep in mind. If you do overcharge the system, you have the chance of course, blowing a hose or blowing another component. But what will most likely blow is this, which is a safety valve that lives on top of the compressor. And unfortunately, I don't think this is something you can just go to Volvo and buy. This may be an off-the-shelf part, but I learned the hard way the first time by overcharging my system. So yeah, don't make the same mistake I did. Get the right tools for the job, and make sure you know what you're doing as far as charging the system. I hope this video was helpful, and much respect to our Spy 007 for his helpful Volvo repair videos. If you're looking for a good video on how to recharge an AC system, I direct you to Eric the Car Guy's video, which I'll put a link to in the description.